Yes. Okay, should we get cracking? Because
Alright,
it
cool.
is going off.
Let's go.
Do you want an intro? Shall-
All right, cool.
Go on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yo, welcome back to Two Chickpeas in a Pod. I'm Amar Chaggar, got Jazz Bhalla, and our guests today are...
Nikki, as your girl.
You go.
Pod.
This is your pod. It's your boy Jack.
That's a really good intro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
But really,
I've never heard of two chickpeas in a pod, innit?
You
So.
don't do that, man. Everyone's going to start saying that.
the merch is coming soon.
If that sticks, I'm gonna kill you.
It's going to become your tagline now. Watch. Walking down Southall Broadway. Oi, Pod!
God.
You like that word, innit? He put that word in the film.
Yeah,
That was
I
his
did.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his line. He goes,
Pod
because in
in
the the script it said, open when it stinks in it or whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, I say it stinks of pod, and I definitely do. Definitely do that, man. I love that. I don't think that gets as much love as it should.
Nah.
Every time I watch it, I think I just crack up every time.
Yeah,
I just expect everyone to laugh.
You're just the one laughing in the back.
Yeah. I know it's coming as well. So but I know it's coming,
Pod.
the pod, yeah.
Do you know what's coming is the real intro, guys? Because it's your girl, Nikisa.
You should go, Tash.
And you're listening to Two Chickpeas in a podcast. I kind of have my Barry White voice on today, so forgive me. But we're so excited to be doing this episode. There's a saying from where we're from in good old Hounslow. We say that you can take the person out of Hounslow, but you can't take Hounslow out of the person.
That's actually me.
Yeah,
Me.
very
Not
much so.
Hounslow, but you
I
can
think that
never
might be
take it.
quite a lot of us.
A lot,
Yeah.
right? And we're so excited to be talking about a film that really emulates that phrase and the spirit of Hounslow. So we're so lucky to be joined by director, filmmaker Jazz Bhalla and actor and the lead role of Never Had a Chance, Amar Chaggar. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for having us. Thanks for us. I say Barry White's a legend, by the way.
Yeah. I was like, the fuck's up, Barry? Like, yeah. Welcome, guys. So nice to have you guys in the studio with us. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Never Had a Chance. Who wants to give us a little intro into the film? What's it about? What can audiences expect?
Okay, so Never Had a Chance is about... it was based in Hounslow. It's centered around Ravi and his circumstances of trying to make a better life for himself and wanting to kind of right his wrongs. And he's constantly facing these battles and these struggles, especially from his circle, which is kind of holding him back from achieving what he really wants, which is just a sense of normality.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it's just... so what was the question again?
It's what's your film about, Jazz?
Oh.
Just a
It's
basic
about
one to
Hounslow.
start with.
No. It's, obviously, it's about my experiences growing up in Hounslow. I've always had storytelling in my blood, and always wanted to do something truthful about where we're from, because I just feel like most of the stuff that we see is not a truthful depiction of the way we grew up and the world we grew up in.
I would say so far, I have a theory or an understanding really that actually lots of people who are famous or have made it big, who are South Asian in like British TV and film, all come from Hounslow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, all come from
Yeah,
Hounslow.
yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the TV and film made around Hounslow, like
Oh, yeah.
goodness gracious me, or the Kumars, so much
Dorinda
nuance
Chadha,
towards that. Bend It Like Beckham, and even Chabadi G with People Just Do Nothing,
Brentford.
and then even little skits, Matt Lucas, Hounslow for Hanslonians.
Yeah,
Dying
oh,
Hounslow.
yeah.
It's so good.
Brilliant.
So good. I love it.
Gets you right there.
Right? So I always think like Hounslow so far, when it's been used on like a big scale, like for TV and film and things, it's like such a caricature of the area, where I feel like Jazz, you're really diving into like, no, like this is how I grew up, like these are the ends, like these are things I've seen, these are people I know, and this is the story I want to tell about Hounslow.
For sure. I mean, like comedy's obviously got its place, and it's a great medium to get, it's a great art form to get your point across and to express yourself and all that kind of stuff. And for sure, like, it all has its place, and, goodness gracious me and Bend It Like Beckham, obviously they're legends in our community and in our industry. And with their trailblazers, so they kind of broke down barriers and stuff. But then it's like, when I watch it, I was just like, the way I grew up wasn't just like colourful dancing in the fields and laughing and, obviously laughing, but like, like I just feel like,
You saw
there's
some
another
shit.
world to it.
Yeah.
There's another world to it than it's just like being all comedic and funny. So, you know, I just wanted to show that there's another world there, and you know, that's what I've seen, and that's kind of a bit more truthful to the way I grew up. You know, I was never like very good at football. Like I was alright at sports, but like never good enough to get into somewhere better. So my experiences was kind of hanging in pubs and
Yeah.
doing silly things, I guess.
And you really emulate that in the film so much. So you know, so much, and I don't think people understand enough about British Asian pubs or Indian pubs in the UK.
Yeah, exactly,
It's such, it's, you know, I was at one in Harrow for the footy the other day. And it's so nice that there's a space and an area for Indians to come to where you have your food, you watch the footy, you watch the cricket, whatever. And that is such an inherent part of our growing up. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
honest to God, every home video of me and Tash growing up,
We're
we're in a
fucking
pub.
Yeah.
I'm not joking, like from young. Like Tash is not even a year old. You know what I mean? Like we're in the pub.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
there.
that's the funny thing. So like all the pubs in sort of the area in Hounslow, Southall, Birmingham, they're all kind of been taken over by Indians.
Yeah.
So it's actually very rare to find like a typical kind of white pub, you know,
Yeah.
like or an English pub.
Yeah.
You know,
It's become its own community.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
desi pubs, the
Yeah.
food, it's become
Yeah.
its own environment, and it's become, I guess, in a way, our place.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
where we can chill.
Of
and
course.
feel comfortable.
And that's something we saw in the film a lot, right? We saw loads of like the same pub, the same community,
Yeah.
and everyone kind of knows each other, and that's
Yeah.
literally is what Hounslow is.
exactly.
That's
as
me
well.
walking
Not
into the
even just
black
Hounslow.
cafe. You know what I mean? Like guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But not even just Hounslow, like British Asians, you know, like that's kind of, you know, the pub culture, the way we kind of grown up. I got a shout out at Zaki Solo show. He done a documentary called Desi Pub.
Yes.
Oh, what is he
Oh,
then?
it's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
sick.
You should watch
Okay,
it. He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
really, really good guy, really talented guy, and
Okay.
he made a documentary about Desi pubs. And it's got like the Prince of Wales and the Scotsman.
Wow.
Yeah.
We shot in the Royal Abbey. Let me plug all of
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Come on, you know.
Yeah.
And then he done Birmingham,
Yeah.
you know, Harrow. What's the one in Regency? So they're all
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
part of
yeah.
this documentary. It's a
My
really
favourite. Yeah.
interesting documentary. It's great. Like it really kind of nails it.
Oh my God,
And
can't
it kind of like we kind of laughed because I found he's sort of making it around the film when we did the film. And I saw it after, and that film was coming, my film was coming out, and he made his documentary. It's like it kind of almost like works,
Yeah.
you know, together. So
Yeah.
so big up Zaki Solo show.
The stars were aligning for those two projects. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Something else you really touch on well with, you know, the Desi pub scene. I'm pretty sure every time we're at the pub with the characters, there is dub coming through. You know,
Yeah.
the sounds of the sound system. And again, like our dad, like, you know, lived directly next door to Prince of Wales, you know, was part of, you know,
That's
he
what
was in
matters.
the Rose and Crown, he was there at all the dub nights and stuff.
Yeah.
And we grew up with that sound, and
Yeah.
like little does he know,
Yeah.
like you know, by the time I was like becoming a late teen, I was at the same raves. I was at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
things. I still go to
Suck up.
them.
Yeah.
Shout out Vedic Roots, all the sounds, you know, Vivek
yeah, they're great, yeah,
System,
Vedic
you
Roots,
know,
all that, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
there. And again, they're so, you know, they're like such a core part of our community, how we live, how we interact with each other.
Yeah.
And that really comes across in the film.
Yeah, yeah.
And that what I associate with that is what you've done with the film is that you've really highlighted like a male story in this film. I would say you
Yeah.
do have a female character,
Yes.
of course, and we do have that perspective. My taking from watching the film is that you've made it really male centered, and I don't
Yeah.
say that in a bad way at
No,
all.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
And
it's
I-
intentional.
Yeah, and I really like that intent as well, actually, because you're telling a story of everyone, you know, so many people we've grown up with, people we know to this day, and you've articulated it essentially.
I mean, there's a few points there, but you know, like honestly, when I wrote the script, it was quite close to the end, and Darren Rapier, the guy I wrote it with, or we wrote the screenplay, we wrote it together, and you know, I almost bottled it a couple of times. It's like, you know, like, I got no girls in the pub and blah 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 blah, and then right near the end, I was like, look, we got to put girls in this pub, and he said, look, it's a very important thing what you done here. It's like it's different. It's a character study almost of like the way it is there. You know, it's great having them in the toilets doing cocaine in the girls' toilets because no girls ever go there. You know, that kind of stuff. So we kind of just stuck with it, and then I'm glad I did because that's the way it was.
Yeah.
You know, like that pub that we shot it in, it was actually where I wrote it about and where I used to hang out, and it's kind of we used to hang. It used to look different, but that's where it was, and it was literally like that. Like I wouldn't let my missus or like my sister come in there because it's just all a bunch of lads just having a massive session, like
Yeah.
every day.
Lock-ins.
Lock-ins.
But that was us growing up as well. Like we only went to African Queen if we were going with our family.
That was
in the
more
restaurant
allowed, yeah,
bit.
then we
Yeah,
wouldn't go there,
we would
yeah.
never go. Like the pub bit was
Still
all
to
men.
this day have never stepped foot in Prince of Wales.
I don't
That
want
is the
to.
Really?
first- That's because
Girls
our
go
dad,
there.
our
Girls
dad
go there.
Now they do.
Yeah.
But
Never
before
Back
it was
then,
very, very
back then,
male.
yeah.
Yeah.
all our family members would be in there,
Yeah.
and if you stepped in there, even now, like one of my best friends, if she goes in there, like her brother's like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Do you know what it is? I know, like the male female thing, whatever. But it's kind of like an escape.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like if I tell my missus I'm going to Royal Albion, JJ's we used to call it Jalandhar Junction.
Yeah.
That's what it's known as. So I'm going JJ's, and then she knows that. All right, like she's not coming, and it's like kind of my way of going out with the
Yeah.
lads.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sorry, we're all going there. Where are you going tonight? I'm going JJ's. Like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it was a bit shit, but like there was other pubs that we can go, like Duke of Wellington, and like you say, African Queen, and all those. So you got the odd one that are a bit more rough, where
Yeah.
You know it's just going to be
where the lads are hanging
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Lads
I know it's always even when in those days when I was there, I did find it a bit weird.
Yeah.
It was a bit weird, like why not? Like
Yeah,
why
yeah,
not?
yeah.
But I didn't really have a problem with it, but other people I guess did, and it's just the way it was.
Yeah, I suppose it comes from like a time where like everyone immigrated to the country and the patriarchy in like family households is still very strong. So I think like women being in a pub like that would actually be like somewhat shameful or
it's
like
like frowned
concerning.
upon.
Do you know what I mean?
But we've moved on from that, right?
Yeah, we have, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
I
I
mean,
think that's where it stems
Yeah,
from.
I
like,
think
that
it's
male
a
centric-
lot less now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying.
You
to
wouldn't
think
stop
of
me
a
going
pub.
in Prince of Wales.
For
you know?
sure, like
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that now. But even when I wrote the film, it really the film when I wrote it about 10 years before I made it. It was set about 10 years before, but then obviously with budget constraints and all that, I thought it's too difficult to make that look like now. Car drives past to see a number plate, the way people dress and all that kind of stuff. So it's like I can't, even 10 years ago is almost a period piece. So I was like, all right. So I've written it about 10 years ago, but we could just film it now. It still works. It's still relevant. It's still fine. So we just went with it, and it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, no, it is brilliant. It is so good.
And it's fantastic because I really love seeing like all the iconic places that you have.
Iconic. Yeah.
Are you kidding? Hounslow is iconic, man.
Yeah,
That's
mate,
where I'm
come
fucking
on.
from.
Big
I
up.
swear to God,
The iconic Hounslow West.
You're mad. That's
With
literally
food.
that's literally our station. I can't even tell. I've probably been there like sometimes. I don't
Yeah.
More than 1,000.
more than
yeah,
1,000
yeah.
times. Like it is home for us, and
It's
I think
home.
that's why it's like it's so lovely that there is a film
Yeah.
for us. Yes, we have Bandit like Beckham or whatever,
Yeah.
but this is the Hounslow that we grew up with.
Oh,
A
I
lot
hope
of
so.
what
Yeah,
we
I hope
saw,
so. That was the idea.
even when you just mentioned about the pubs and being full of men, that's what we saw also.
Yeah.
Yes, we were there sometimes, but also like there's there's scenes where you guys are just chilling and having fun and just having pints and shit, and then like, that is literally what we saw.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
it's so familiar, and it's so, and I guess like that is Hounslow, but also a lot of other areas too that had our community, right?
Yeah.
I think it just showed such community.
I mean, like you said, I just tried to show stuff like that. So like, quite early in the film, it's supposed to be a football day. He walks in. I mean, obviously we're giving quite a lot, but obviously, yeah, this you'll have to really say it on. But so he walks in during the day, and he's got a group of friends there that are drinking and blazing or whatever. He goes away, comes back in the evening, and the same group are in that same place doing the same thing. And that was just like that was why I
It's the
intended to
same.
show this every day is just like that. Just boys hanging out. And you don't just hang there all day. You go and do what you got to do. Come back. You go back and forwards. But
It's like a
that's
second
your hub.
home. It's a second
Yeah.
home.
Social
isn't it?
club,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's a social club.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like a mash heads
Imagine.
social club.
No, but every time I
Brown
walk
social.
into, I get that though, because every time I walk into the Black Horse, that's my local in Hounslow.
Big up Black Horse.
Yeah. Best garlic
Yeah, big up
mulga.
Black
I'm
Horse.
telling you, eat the garlic mulga there. So
You
good.
know, it's banging, banging.
It's so good.
I spent a lot of time in that pub too.
But every time I'm there, it's like a simulation. It's like it could be like 2012 or something when I walk in there. Like it really, like it's like a
Yeah, you
time
always see
machine.
someone you know, innit?
always.
Yeah. That's the
there's-
community thing.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like even like Royal Albion JJ's, when I used to walk in there, like I kind of had to stop going because sometimes you just pop in, but then you see all your friends there. So like you want one beer and you say, one drink. Like you end up buying 6-7 drinks, like 30, 40 quid.
Yeah.
You only wanted one beer,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Oh, I'll see you later." You just done 40 quid on one beer.
Yeah,
Buying a petty and going home.
But then you can't because the next time it'll be them, and then everyone buys rounds and all that kind of stuff. But then it's like, right, if I'm popping in for a bit, I got to buy everyone a bit because you can't just go there. Your mate's sitting there who always buys.
But then,
you a
if
bit.
you've done the round, then you kind of want to sit there and make sure you got your
You
money
get one back,
Oh,
yeah.
let
You're
it-
getting
let me-
7
let me
beers
sit.
back.
Yeah.
You know you're in a lock.
My one quick beer, I'm here the whole night. Yeah,
exactly,
I'm at Pub
exactly,
Rouge after this.
exactly,
You know what I mean?
That's the
So,
community
yeah.
thing, and it's like I think of it like, you know, I don't know if you remember the program Cheers. Remember?
No.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know.
showing my age. Ted Danson.
Anyways.
Yeah. But not Ted Danson. Yeah, Ted Danson and Woody Harrelson. Oh God.
Oh, God.
But anyway, there was like a set in a
Yes.
pub in a bar in America, and everyone is like, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. It's like that, like it's
Yeah.
a community. God,
Yeah,
and we're too young crowd. Cheers,
Very
everyone.
young.
Cheers, anyone?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll try and find one that you do know about. Another analogy.
No, it does make sense. I do understand exactly what you're saying with
Yeah.
that show, isn't it? It is a feeling of like you're your own kind of celebrity when you walk in the pub in a way, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're so well
You
known.
feel
to-
belonging as well, innit? It's a sense
Yeah.
of belonging, and you feel like you belong. Your friends, you know, you
Yeah.
feel comfortable.
Well, we was
Yeah.
actually having this conversation
Mhm.
earlier, right? Like, I'm not from West London. I've spent some time here,
Nobody's
We're
perfect.
adopting you now.
Yeah. but like when I am here and when I was here, it feels like home
Yeah.
because of the community,
Yeah,
and that's a big part of the
Yeah, for
story,
sure.
man.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. for sure.
definitely,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
And I'm so grateful to be from Hounslow. You know, like growing up, we would be like, oh, I don't know. Sometimes we would say Hounslow's shit, but Hounslow's our shit. Like,
Exactly.
you know,
It's
No, but
ours,
I
it's
think
ours.
that was like such a statement growing up about everyone wanting to get out of the area. I can't wait to get out of the
Yeah.
area. You know, how's those shit? And even I remember teachers at school reinforcing that notion and like telling us that you know that was the case. And then it wasn't until I actually went back to work at the same school where I went. You know, where I studied, and I was a member of staff there. And when I heard a teacher like slagging off Hounslow to the students, I was like, "But this is their community. So many people don't leave this
Yeah.
area. So what are you
Yeah.
doing shitting on it? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
this is
And it's
someone-
not that bad. I mean, come
It's
on.
It's not.
There's worse places to be from. Let's be honest. you
Yeah.
know.
Listen, no,
Okay,
no,
might not be the best, but it's definitely not the worst. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's fine.
no shade to Birmingham yet. Absolutely no shade. But when I lived there as a student, I never complained
Yeah,
about
Oh,
living
no,
there
I'm-
afterwards,
I'm not
never.
saying that. No, big up Birmingham now.
No, big up. I'm saying no shade, but I'll put it in there. No
Soho
shade.
Road, Soho Road.
Home is-
Disclaimer.
I like
Soho
clicked my
Road,
heels
yeah,
3
that's
times.
It's
okay.
basically another Southall,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the Southall of,
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
But Southall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Southall again, like it's home, still home.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I love Southall. I love Hounslow.
yeah.
Like, you know, like, obviously the food. Big up the food there.
Pick
you know,
up
like,
the food. Pick up the food
the
there.
best-
Pick up the food in Hounslow.
The
you
best
mad?
Indian food in Hounslow.
Because what's it
Southall,
called?
I
Taste
swear,
of
man.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
People
Oh,
come from
banging.
like the other side.
Yeah,
of
it's
London.
amazing.
Yeah.
All those
Yeah.
places. Lahori Karai.
Yeah.
all that,
We
yeah,
met
lovely.
2 people in Turkey. We're in Istanbul. We have a
What throwback.
we were waiting to go on this like boat tour, and we literally stopped at like, you know, we thought we were gonna get on, and they're like, no, wait for the next one. So we get talking to the people next to us, and they were like, oh yeah, we're from Slough and stuff. We're like, oh, we're from Hounslow. We're like, oh, neighbours. And he's like,
You were just
we
arguing
come to Hounslow for Taste of Pakistan every Wednesday. We're there.
Every Wednesday.
Wives hate
passion.
us. We always there every
Passion,
Wednesday.
fair enough.
But yeah, the point is, like, I just feel so. I felt so happy watching it because it's
Yeah.
just something that, again, like, I already said this, but we grew up here.
Mm.
Like, it's my home. It's something that I recognize. Iconic places. and
Iconic.
Hounslow,
Well, Hounslow. So go back to that. Sorry, jump in. But like Hounslow West, maybe I've made it iconic. I don't know. Maybe because I never thought about what other people think of it. It's great to hear you say that. But in me, I just wanted because you know they're changing all the train stations. They're modernizing all of them.
Yeah.
And I had it in my head for years that I want to shoot before they change it. I want that scene. You know,
Yeah.
that
I don't think they
outside.
can change
Classic.
Hounslow
Yeah.
West. I think it's like a heritage site.
No, they can. They
Oh,
can.
they can.
Well,
I thought they couldn't because
think
it was
there's
like a
plans.
heritage something
it?
to do with the
But the
top of it.
bloody, it's like Hounslow West is quite Hounslow East.
East, they've
Yeah.
modernized that one.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. I like it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know. So I wanted to, and then I don't know if you noticed, but I did have Hounslow East, Hounslow West.
You
Hounslow
did,
Central.
Yeah, you
You
done all,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
All free. I
course.
made sure.
Yeah, it's
Good.
got to be
I
done.
love that.
Even just a drive by in the beginning. it's
Yeah,
a
oh, yeah, in
drive-by.
the opening
I had to have it.
Yeah.
I just feel like completely, like you were talking about sense of belonging. That is a sense of belonging for me.
Yeah.
It's feeling seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we talk about Hollywood or whatever, right? Americans are American, but this is like it's such a niche, small knit
Exactly, yeah.
community, and we're also so large. Like
Yeah.
it felt really lovely to watch that.
So that's amazing to hear you say that because like that is the target audience. You are the target audience. That is what I made the film for. It was like,
Thank you.
I knew that I knew that it's a niche, and it's, well, some people say it's niche, but I thought I want to make a film to represent myself and what I want to do, and then represent the town and the people and everything in an honest way.
Yeah.
So that, and then I knew that I was targeting us, you know, and then I thought if I make a decent film that we're proud of, that we like, other people would, it would resonate with other people. I can't, they're not, it's not going to connect with all walks of life.
But I then don't think that's your intention,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Exactly.
Well, I just thought if I make a film for us that we're proud of, that we appreciate, that we can connect with, other people will too as well.
Yeah.
It will spread a bit.
Yeah.
But it was really, I was making a film because I knew that that is what I wanted to do, and that's the target audience. And if I can make those people and my people, some of my people, proud,
They are.
yeah, exactly. Then I've done the right. Then I've done something all right.
Yeah.
And so far, touch wood, hearing people like you saying stuff like that is a blessing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's amazing.
that's
I've dreamt about stuff.
Big
Like
compliment, man. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Aw.
that. Huge, yeah.
Well, the
thank
people
you.
of Hounslow will be watching and they will be saying the same thing. Trust me.
I told him he's not gonna be able to walk down Hounslow, walk down the high street.
Ravi, my daughter's single.
Come on, he's single. He is single.
Aunties.
Plug it,
Relax.
plug it.
Let's come to the characters a little bit more then. So there was a line I've made a note. It's not going to happen for people like me. This is Ravi and Jay talking with each other, talking about future.
That was Ravi and Ronnie.
Ravi and
Oh, Ravi and Rani.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ravi and Rani.
Yeah.
Sorry. So blah, blah, blah.
Whoops.
Come back. Let's focus on them then. Sorry.
That's all right.
And
I
action.
know every word. Oh,
Let's
oh,
go.
sorry.
Okay, cut.
You said action, then I go and action, guys.
How we're having that phase and shit, innit?
No, I didn't realize you were restarting. I thought you were carrying on, and then you said action. I was like,
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we can leave
Yeah,
this
free,
and
there's
cut
a
it
bit-
out.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Anyway, carry on.
Worry about that later.
Right, okay, so it's not going to happen for people like me. A line shared between Ravi and Suki.
Ronnie.
Ravi
Ravi and
The
his
wine
sister.
has
Had one.
I'm not
She
even
wrote notes, but they weren't quite good enough.
Yeah. Did you even watch the film?
Were you there?
I'll tell you, should we watch it again now, quickly?
No, I don't know. Watch it.
All right, okay. It's not going to happen for people like me. That was a line that was picked up in the film between two characters.
Yo, which two characters?
Pop quiz.
Yeah, Becky, man.
Pop quiz.
Come on.
Leave me alone.
No, we'll forgive you.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's not going to happen.
You only watched it once. We've seen it thousands. So it's all right.
Oh god, okay, cool. All right, it's not going to happen for people like me. That sentence shared between Ravi
And his sister.
and his sister and Rani. Yes. Really, really special to look at that brother-sister dynamic, and also like how their worlds apart, because Rani hasn't let her circumstances in life like stop her from having a family or the bigger house or even reconnecting with her parent. There's some like family trauma there for Ravi and Rani. And Ravi takes that so to heart. It's defined him, I would say, in the film, how he looks at life, how he looks at relationships, and even his own limitations, I would say. I personally felt through a lot of the characters in the film, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of them have a glass ceiling. Lots of them can't understand living any other way or having more than what they have, and how do they get there. And the only character in the film for me who really didn't let that stop them was Suki, who was working like 2-3 jobs, studying on the side.
Yep.
She has no choice. She's like, even though it's going to be hard and yes, there are limitations, I'm working towards actively getting out of here. Whereas I feel like all the other characters sort of let the glass ceiling hold them down, hold them back, define them, and dictate their actions, really. So suppose what I'm asking is do you feel like that is like a true sentiment of like the community of Hounslow, or is this the story of Hounslow you wanted to get out there? And yeah, what were you doing with those two characters? What do you want audiences to take away from that?
Well, I think like more it's some people just like, rather than thinking too much about it, it's just they're just an autopilot, and it's just accept the way it is. And I think they're happy in that world. That's what they do. And I saw a lot of friends and family. I see this is just fine if you're content and you're happy. There's nothing wrong with that, And I just feel like some people that's just their life. I got friends that just go to work, go to the pub, you know, have a laugh, but they're happy. They don't want to do anything else. They look at me like I'm crazy. We want to be busting your ass on a film set for 15 hours a day, you know. And I was like, well, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
What they want to do is smoke weed and whatever and chill in a pub and whatever. That's just fine, you know. You know, so I feel like it's a bit of that as well, and it might be, and it is a bit of, it is like a glass ceiling. This is just what it is. So I'll stick with this and try and make money and do whatever I can in this situation, you know.
But again, a reflection of like you said, the real people.
Yeah.
There are so many people, and there's so many men as well that are like victim to their circumstances. Also, there are so many men in this community that really do make it out. It's It's very circumstantial, and the circumstances, and I think this is what you do so well, is that you show that.
Sorry.
No, go on.
You got to remember, we don't live in a ghetto. It's not like we're living in South LA, Southeast Los Angeles or whatever, or like some ghetto where, you know, people are dying and, you know, there's no escape. It's not like that.
No.
You know, we live in maybe a little bit of a rough area, and if you really want to, there is a whole world that you can go and.
But I'm so glad you said that, because I feel like growing up in the area, so many people I know who've lived in the area for so long do have that view, do have it like we live in some ghetto, like, and
you know
it's
what,
so bad, and that's why we can't wait to get out.
I mean,
people say, oh, there's the ghetto, and I'm
like, they're like,
it's
can't
not
wait to
ghetto,
leave
man.
here.
They're like, you're not
At
getting
least get to
killed on the
Osterley.
street. You're not getting 2 seconds away. It's not like I mean, I get it, because I did feel like that for a long time, like, you know, being stuck there and I need to get away and escape and all that. But then you sort of, when you see other places, you think, well, actually, Hounslow not that bad.
It's not.
You know what I mean? It's nice. You know, there's friendly people there. You know, crime rate apparently is very high at Hounslow West, but I thought. It was right.
Hounslow West is probably the ghetto.
Yeah, I thought it was quite. It was quite high.
Even I've been like, I've literally been nearly not attacked, but someone's come in my face.
The thing is, like, okay, fine. It's like I say, it's a rough area, yeah. But like, you know, you can do whatever you want. Like, if you want to go and live in the city or go live in Slough or Egham or Staines or Birmingham or whatever, it's possible. It is possible. It's not like no escape. But you get comfortable in your area. So like, if you're going to be like that here, why would you go be like that in a new area where you don't know anybody? You might as well be like that here.
But that's the same for any area, isn't it?
It's the same as any area. Home is home, right?
Yeah.
Home is home. So,
Home is home.
so I feel like, you know, I do feel like, you know, law of attraction, if you want it bad enough, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But sometimes people, that is what they want. They want to be.
People don't feel like they can help themselves as well. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
People feel like you said earlier, they feel victim to their scenario, their surroundings, and they feel like
they feel like because of their circumstance they can't get out, and I think that's where Ravi's stuck in his character.
Oh yeah.
He's
self-pity.
like, well, he doesn't see. Yeah,
Well, he has
he
the
doesn't
arc.
exactly,
He does see the light eventually, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Eventually,
yeah.
He always wants it,
Yeah.
but he can't pull himself enough out of it to be able to.
He knows that that's his situation. He's like, oh, I can't.
Yeah, but he's an example of someone that is stuck there.
Yeah.
You know, because like, for example, Jay. Yeah, so the two characters for me when I was creating them is it was a direct comparison, like in contrast. So in my experiences, the guy who comes from the harshest circumstances, who comes from a broken home, looking for himself, has got no money, blah blah blah. He's got more direction and has more focused in trying to make something in his life than the person who's kind of got a loving family, been given money, got a house, got a car, all that kind of stuff. That person ends up being the more messed up one.
Yeah.
They've got no appreciation or wanting to work hard or wanting to strive for something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
So that was a big, a massive thing behind the film. The two boys. I wanted to show the difference of that.
Yeah, and it's done so well. Like, it's so nice that they're focused. They have like they're parallel but on two completely different lanes. You know what I mean? Going eventually it will split. I really want to talk a bit more about their friendship, because I really feel like this film is different in how it's really focused on male characters, male issues, and I feel like with other things I've seen, there's always been. I mean, there is female characters in this film, but the focus is really on that friendship. And when I was watching it, I spoke to you about this a bit earlier as well. I was kind of thinking about like what does Jazz want us to take away from this? Because for me, like watching it, I was thinking about how the relationship's somewhat toxic, and I was just thinking like, would these guys be friends if they never grew up with each other? Like, would they still be hanging out?
But then again, I feel like I see so many of these friendships.
Yeah, I see them all the time.
Yeah, it's toxic in the way that like they they're just idiots.
Basically,
yeah.
But they just like they love each other.
Yeah.
And I see that even with our own brother. Like I've seen his group of friends, and they just have each other's back all the time.
Exactly.
They've done
Loyalty.
some fucked up shit, but yeah, they're so loyal to each other.
Yeah.
And that's what you kind of see with Jay and Ravi as well.
But then is the toxicity part I'm talking about like the blindness of like, you know, what happens with Jay? No spoilers, I won't say anything. But that, you know, they do take two completely different paths, have different outlooks in the end, and their kind of ideas don't marry up. Like I personally felt like the friendship obviously kept them together. Like we said, that is a case of real life.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, I suppose what I'm getting at here is when I was looking at the I'm saying toxicity, but I was really thinking about men talking about emotions, talking about life, which they do over a Zoom, but they don't call each other out on each other's behavior per se, and that it was what really stayed with me.
It's really superficial.
Yeah.
But we see that a lot in our community.
Yeah.
If you notice, a lot of the guys, they don't really talk about
Mm-hmm.
the problems that they're facing or the struggles that they're going through. They kind of keep it just on the surface level and be like, nah, man, let's just have a drink. Let's just joke around. Let's blaze one. Let's, and then the problem thickens.
Yeah.
And then you're left in a bigger hole, and then you're stuck. And then it's like, okay, how do I get out?
Yeah.
Then it becomes dark. And then and it's that same cycle that's come from generations.
Yes.
Men are always taught not to express.
Yeah.
Be strong. Hold a brave face and get through it. But and that's kind of transcended into the story between the two friends.
Yeah, and almost how they live a double life. Like they're always in each other's world all the time, and they really understand that. But in front of like parents or auntie or whoever it is, their life is a complete secret from their family. Yeah, and that is so the case. And like,
so common.
I can't tell you how many people I know. Yeah, completely. And then eventually there's like, well, you're the friend, you've influenced him. You've done this to him. It couldn't possibly
your
be
fault.
my son.
Someone to blame.
That's so real, man.
Yeah.
It's
So
always
real.
the fucking person.
Yeah.
Well, that's all.
Always one auntie kicking off, innit?
It's all come from real stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that scene, it wasn't quite as bad as like some, I don't know. We do spoilers or not? I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
You can if you want to.
It's your body,
You
mate.
can't put it out. But like you say, you're always quick to blame, right? So I've seen it, like not in that same situation, but that everything, like my son isn't doing it, it must be you.
Yeah.
Like so that it's all come from a place of truth. Like the whole film was like heavily based in reality. I wanted people to watch it, and like you're saying, is like people like that. I know people like that. We see it. So it's all reality. And then the other thing is like we were just saying, like when the two friends, as you grow up, when you're best friends or whatever, and you get up and you get to a certain age, and you start having different interests or whatever, but they still have loyalty out of each other because of their friendship from the past. They have that loyalty, the community feeling, and all that, and also like they care about each other. So Ravi doesn't want Jay to go wrong, and Jay's just a bit of a lunatic, So,
but it's not even just the friends. Ravi's attached to the family too.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing in our community.
Yeah.
When you're friends with someone, you're not just friends with that person. You become family with the rest of the family members from that.
It's not really like auntie, really. Like they're like your second mom, second dad. When you walk into someone's house like that, especially, you do have that so much. I love that how that was represented. And really, I just don't feel like that's ever been shown the way that I feel it.
It hasn't.
Yeah.
To be fair, like that. This is why I knew this film for me was important. I mean, I wasn't thinking so much about our world, but in my head, for the film, making this film was like, I knew this hasn't been shown. This hasn't been shown before, and I'm pretty confident to say, firstly, we are the first British Asian 18 film ever. So
Yep.
Yes.
Own it.
What?
Same rating as Scarface. Come on. I'll take that. I think the most we've had is a 15.
Yeah.
And it showed like issues, but not like this in a personal friendship kind of world. Like I said, it's a target audience for us, so we're going to really resonate. Hopefully, people resonate.
Yeah.
I think 100% more. I did. It
Thank you.
And that's just males walking in. It's the same for females, right? We all become like family with you. You're friends with your family, with your friends, and the scene where there's a scene where you're like, where the mum's like, sit down.
Yes.
They're like, sit down.
You're not eating at the pub tonight. You're sitting here.
You're not eating in the pub. Stop spending money.
Yes.
You can't say no. You actually have to say yes. And you're like, you low key. You're like,
But I like that dynamic as well, because she knows that about his situation. The idea in the head when we wrote it, she knows his situation. She knows that he hasn't really got a family. He's living on his own as a friend, and they're always eating at the pub, and he's always eating out. So no, you're eating roti today. You're eating dinner here. So that was the idea.
And Ravi, you can see he really enjoys it. It's really like emotional for him. That he's
done great on this.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
It's hard. You never get to home cooked meal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, it was a bit more in there, but we did put that theme in there where he's always eating at someone's house.
I always understood that as like Jay is Ravi's home. Do you know what I mean? That's how I interpreted it.
That's his family.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Until
it was more
Suki comes into the
brotherly than
picture.
it was friendship. Like it was,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's his family. He's like known them since a kid. The idea was, in fact, in an early draft, they were actually cousins.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the reason we changed it
Yeah,
to friends.
friends.
There was a reason somewhere. They became best friends.
Yeah.
But originally they were actually cousins.
I kind of like the fact that they're friends.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
makes it
I think
more-
that's
more
why we
meaningful.
went
It's
with
not
it. Yeah.
always families close to family.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? We ain't close out.
Yeah.
It separated them a bit as well. Otherwise, it was a bit too close because that means like Jay's parents would have had to be related to his parents.
Right.
Yeah.
So it complicated it a bit
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well. And it was like it was kind of nice just to be friends. Like 'cause
Yeah.
everyone kind of recognizes that friendship. Well, you're pretty much cousins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was that was the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the introduction of Suki into Ravi's life, and
love that scene.
Yeah, I love it
Yeah.
so much. And there, I can't explain the nostalgia I feel because I remember being like a younger person.
Working in
Like
the
I'm
chicken
so
shop.
old. Yeah, I worked
Getting
at
chatted
Curry's.
up.
I worked
Yeah,
at
still
Curry's.
young. Still young.
Still young. No, but I mean, like in my teenage years, and you're not, you can't really like tell your parents that like, or you're talking to a boy and stuff, and you would have to like make an up an excuse to like
Yeah,
your
yeah,
brother
yeah,
figure or
This is
whoever.
the idea.
Because I'm the eldest in my family, but I like sometimes felt like I had to say something either to Tash or like the boys who would look out for me, like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm fine, I'm good, like just hop in the car quickly, drive, like
Yeah.
run off, sort of
But
thing.
the thing is, like, it's not like they're young kids.
Yeah.
They're like in their 20s and still doing that.
I know, that's
Yeah,
why it
that's
made
why
me
it's
feel
funny.
so
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
nostalgic.
But it's so like real, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's true, isn't it?
It's
Like,
so true.
I'm just going to work. I'm going to work.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
go, Your boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I wanted to show that in there as well, especially like my brother's picking me up and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, and even the whole complications with like Suki's brother and him being like a
Yeah.
hurdle between
yeah,
them
yeah.
two, and how you have to like jump over hoops and hurdles and things to try and be with that person, and that's still so relevant. I
Yeah,
think
of course.
today. I know it's set from like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
but that's still such a relevant.
It's relevant
topic.
today, yeah. I mean, that's why I knew like a lot of these themes, even from when I was, right, you talk about when I was young. Back then, it was like that then. And it's
Yeah.
still like that now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it probably will still be the future.
Yeah.
So it's just relevant to our community and our culture to be like that. You know,
Yeah.
we don't, we frown upon it. All our young sisters and everything out
Yeah.
there. You're not allowed boyfriends.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Or
It's
just
a proper
don't get
culture.
caught.
Yeah.
Also, with like, so let's touch on Suki's character and her dad, for example, right? So I feel like I know.
I know that
I
dad.
know
Let me
that
tell you,
Everyone knows
I know
that dad.
fucking
You
dad.
know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Again,
He's
very-
great, by the way.
Yeah,
Bash
he's
is
Yeah.
brilliant.
incredible,
so good.
man.
He doesn't even say anything a lot of it. He's just like,
Yeah.
"Grr."
Yeah.
I love it.
He got it down there.
Deep
I
voice.
love it. Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I know that dad, man. It's crazy. And there's this like theme of she's the daughter, so she can't really actually do shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
At the same time,
And she feels she feels like she has to look after them,
yeah.
which is a strange dynamic.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're
also-
caught in the patriarchy,
Exactly,
because that's
exactly.
what she lives
I've
in.
seen that
That's what-
firsthand.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen it firsthand. The mother couldn't handle it. She left and then left the daughter in it.
Yeah,
And left the daughter to do all that.
yeah.
And I felt like Suki's given a really shitty ride there.
But again, it's so important that we know that the mother has left, because that is such a toxic family
Exactly,
situation.
exactly.
And
The mother had to say, the idea was the mother had to save herself, even though she loves her kids.
yeah,
In my head, she loves the kids, but what's she going to do? Just stay there with an alcoholic
Yeah,
and
but
get battered?
it's-
And in her head, the mother's head, I just felt in her head, the dad wouldn't do that to the daughter.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
she thinks, well, I'm getting beaten up. It's not going to happen to her. I'm going to have to leave.
Yeah, he's not gonna touch
It's
it.
like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the idea of that. And because he was like, why would the mother just leave and all that kind of stuff? But I thought about it. That's what I thought,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen that for real. So I just thought, well, nobody can tell me it's not real because I've seen it.
I feel like watching Suki and her family, I had like a Hounslow circle of life moment, like I'm like
Yeah.
a Lion King moment. in a
Yeah,
sense,
yeah.
like-
Bar.
yeah, literally, I
It's the
understood.
circle.
Because I really understood the circle and the cycle, really, of your parent figures being the authoritarian figure, even if they're not really stepping up to their role or their responsibility. Like that dad is drinking himself
He's an
away.
alcoholic,
Yeah.
isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he is an alcoholic. The older brother is like idolizes the dad. Whatever he says goes. There's no like kind of thinking of his own of like maybe this could be better, or maybe we could be giving Suki more opportunity or chance. They're locked in. He's locked in it, and then Suki has no choice but to be like, I've got no one on my side. This are my circumstances.
But then that's a big common thing in our culture
Yeah.
and our community.
Yeah.
It's alcohol takes precedence.
Yeah.
The dad comes home from work. First thing he's gonna do is crack open a bottle
Yeah.
and have a
That's
drink,
it,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the son's gonna learn from that.
Yeah.
And what we see traditionally is the son's idolized in the household and the woman isn't. And it's like, well, there's that imbalance of who's the favorite, who's not, who's the golden child, who isn't. You're the problem. You deal with it. And,
Yeah.
and that's
And what really boiled my blood, in a good way, in terms of like you got a reaction out of me, was like the projection of like Suki's actually the one bringing shame on the family, and it's like you're just projecting, Dad. You're projecting.
Dark,
The dad's
innit?
an alcoholic.
Dark.
The
Yeah.
father's the drug dealer, and she's
The bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got, like,
Who's
2,
holding
3
3 jobs.
It's a shame.
running law-
It's a shame. Oh, you're seeing a guy. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
it's
a
like.
shame.
Yeah. And I think like also go to the brother as well. Like the brother, I feel like no, he's been through the same situation that or upbringing that his sister's been through, right? So he's not going to be an angel. He's grown up with a dad who's an alcoholic who used to beat the mother. So what is he going to grow up to be a lawyer? You know. So that was the idea. He's caught up in the circumstance in the area, becomes a dealer, thinks he's bad, whatever, and which is why he kind of becomes like that. So he has love for his sister, he cares for her, but then he's torn between.
But it comes more. The care comes more for what he thinks is his sense of duty, rather than like this is what we're.
He's torn. He's torn. He's broken because I don't know if it came across, but I mean, in the backstory is like, anytime something happens or like to do with her, he gets in trouble for it.
Yeah.
So it's like you should be looking out for your sister. So this time he finds out she's seeing someone or she wasn't there, and the idea is he's told the dad.
But that's what I mean about what I got from like the circle of life, or from watching the film, whereas like it starts there with the parent. How does that trickle down into the young person? Are they gonna follow suit, or do they try and break the cycle and break free? Sort of thing. So and that's seen in so many families, isn't it? Like I think even Ravi, with his own circumstances, he's so blinded by his trauma. Like his sister finds a way to like move on in life, but Ravi is stuck. He feels like he's stuck in time because the circumstances or his trauma in life has stopped him in his track, and his life is like this, just like bubbling along with Jay. Whereas Suki's like, I've got to get here, like and she's doing the most to get there as well. Yeah.
Ravi does have that as well. This is why like I feel like the two, Ravi and Suki, it's like two lost souls.
There was common ground between.
They find each other. They connect on a level. They both come from pretty shitty circumstances. Yeah. And they find comfort in each other.
Because that's level of understanding, isn't it? That's what you have for your sisters and your brothers or your friends.
Yeah.
But then there's always, take, for example, no one I know, but they're stuck. They're stuck where they are. And there's literally, it's like you have so much potential.
Yeah.
But you're just stuck because you think that this is you're victim to your circumstance, right?
Yeah.
And I think I know so many people like that. But it's really lovely to see that Ravi does have that. He has that. He's like, I know that I'm going through shit. I've been through shit, and like.
But he wants more out of life.
But he also wants more.
And it's simple stuff.
How do I get there?
I love
he doesn't
that.
want to go back.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I love that, he says from the get-go, I just want a bigger house, I want family. And it's really simple thing.
Really simple.
But make you the richest things, isn't it? That's what makes you rich in life, is that.
Well, I do love Jay's.
Jay.
Yeah.
But that is
what the family.
I do love that.
Big up Jay, man.
Yeah, big up Jay, man.
Oh yeah, he is really brilliant in the
Yeah, he's
film.
brilliant.
Yeah. He's like every Bunda in the
Yeah,
pub in
he's
that
really
loud outfit.
It's so different. That character he played is great, because it's so different to the way he is.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, the reaction I get to a lot of people when they sort of say is like, "Oh man, Jay's such a nice guy. He's so different to the way the character is," which is great. It's a real big compliment to an actor to hear that. And I did think that as well at the beginning. We probably cast him, but I thought that too. He kind of really changed. And he kind of really got involved in the film. And I think he done great.
He done
these
incredible.
two had great chemistry.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I want to say
the
that.
banter
Yeah,
and
you
everything.
really did.
And even between takes and stuff that we cut out was
man.
great. There was lots of funny
Between
stuff.
takes, we were messing
There was
around.
lots of funny stuff.
There's one BTS where we just had the windows down. We're sitting in the car and we're just blaring Sid the Musiala. Like, it was going crazy.
Yeah.
Leanne, the casting director, is looking at us like, "What are you two doing?" We're like, in it.
Just getting into
I
character.
started
play.
improvising, just throwing me off
Yeah.
with something. I was like, "What? That was a
Random
script.
stuff
Reading
we
my
come
notes.
out with, yeah.
Kathleen's going mad.
Roll
Like,
the
"What is
cameras
that?"
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
What is he like in real life then?
Who?
Jay.
Jay, oh, he's fun, bubbly. I mean, he's not from Hounslow, is he?
He's not from Hounslow, man. He's from I think Derby.
He's very arty. Very arty.
Very artistic,
into
very
his
creative.
arts. Yeah, like into
Nice.
film, into music, and all
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. So, not.
He
Definitely not a drug
He
dealer.
he wasn't aware of much of the world that happens in this story,
Yeah.
and it was really cool to see how he took his character on that journey.
Do you feel like you had this similar experience as well? Because you're not from Hounslow, or you don't live in London either.
No, I had some
You had
idea,
some,
and
yeah.
I've got family around here in West
Mhm.
London, so I spent a lot of time with them growing up, and in my 20s with them, and I met all their
Oh, of
friends.
course, you
Yes,
two
yes,
met.
Obviously, we
Yeah,
met.
man. We already know each other.
From a barbecue.
Where, you met at what, like a
We
function?
met like what 9 years ago.
Yeah, about
at
9 years ago at a barbecue.
So my mum's friend.
How did you remember that? How did you figure that out?
I don't even know how we.
You remembered me. That's the thing. I didn't even remember.
Yeah, I
when
was
you
like-
said it, I was like, no way.
Oh.
Yeah.
No fucking way. That's so crazy. Because I had him on Instagram, but I had seen never had a chance in his.
Oh, but you
Bio.
never clocked that was. You,
No,
oh,
no.
I see.
No.
Right, the penny
So
dropped
that's
today.
what I thought. I was like, oh my god, sick fucking Hounslow film. What the fuck is that? about?
Sick Hounslow film. I love that.
When the fuck's that coming up? So yeah, and then when I saw him the other day at the screening, you were like, "Oh, this is how I know you. This is how we know each other." I was
Yeah,
like,
from
"No."
that moment, yeah.
Oh, you
And
think
you
that
was
the other
off
day?
your nut, like just going mad. No, I'm joking.
Do you know, but I remember Tasha talking about that night, like after it happened. She was like, "We were only meant to go for an hour, and then we were there the whole night. No one
Yeah.
was allowed to go. Everyone was drunk. You know."
Oh, what,
You got
where?
The Jamie
Where?
and Coke in it.
Is
That's
that our
what it is.
friend
Oh,
Ramsey?
Yeah.
Right, I was thinking you can't.
It's when the Jamie comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
just a
different
bit.
night. It's
Well, the
different
Jameson.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my good friend.
night.
That
Yeah. My good friend. It's my best friend, isn't it?
is. My best friend too.
One thing I want to talk about as well is just the dialect, the
Yes.
Hounslow dialect,
Yeah.
because I am a Hounslow girl through and through,
Yeah.
and I think you can see it. Like me and Nikki, we're both Hounslow girls, but I think you can really hear it in my voice versus Nikki's.
If you get me vexed, then the house.
Yeah, it's coming now. Already. Mad.
When you get me
yeah.
vexed, my cockney comes out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
you
true,
got
like, you're
Cockney, yeah.
mad,
No,
dude.
When I'm mad, the Hounslow comes out. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
like to think it's
Yeah.
not there. My friends will probably tell me otherwise. I like to think it's not there.
You did a
Pretty
really
Hounslow.
good job.
Pretty Hounslow.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
I've got
agree as
Hounslow
well,
tongue,
yeah.
I can see.
I'll
you
take that as a
I
compliment.
can see you coming from talking from Hounslow. I can see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that was
Maybe
that-
not as much as you, but I see.
Really?
I-
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm so glad that you had that. Again,
Yeah.
this whole Hounslow, this is the essence, right?
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
how we talk.
Exactly.
Again, you can tell when people are from certain, even in the South, the way they talk.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you know where they're from. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was important to me to get that right. It really was. You know, even in the audition process, the only one I kind of maybe took a little bit of a risk on was Jay, really, because he was the only one that didn't really have that. Because he's from like Midlands, he's like
Yeah.
Derby or something.
Yeah.
So you could hear that twang. So I had to work quite hard on it.
Yeah.
But it's very important to me to get that style, the type of talking, because firstly, I do feel like the London accent is actually changing. The youngsters, the kids of today, they talk different. You know,
I don't understand how the
same.
fuck they talk. What the fuck is 6'7"? What does it
No,
mean?
no, no, no. I don't.
What is it?
I don't even know what it means.
I don't mean that
No,
young.
no.
I don't mean the 5-10.
But I've done, yeah, but I
mean,
don't
like,
understand the
Do
youngsters.
you mean like their dialects changing?
dialect
Yeah,
changing.
Yeah.
the words
Yeah.
are changing.
Yeah.
Like referencing Chabadi G, you know, what's his name? He goes, I can't
I
let.
can't lie. I
let.
can't lie.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
That's all the new. And I don't understand where it's come from. Like
Yeah.
it suddenly changed. But it was important to me to get like the way we kind of grew up speaking.
Yeah.
The way generally everyone speaks.
Yeah.
I feel like that new accent. I'm sorry, but I feel like it's forced and put on. A lot of people
But
do
like
that.
you said, it's for the audience. You're making it for us.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
making it for the
Yeah.
older audience. You're
Yeah.
18 plus rated, isn't it?
Yeah,
What's
But
that?
like you're making it for us, as we're gonna recognize
But that's the way
that.
that's the way we spoke, and I don't
Yeah.
understand how the accent's changing unless you're. I mean, I don't want to say that because the young kids probably disagree with me, but I just feel like it's forced. It's not like they want to sound like nine. It's mine. It's mine.
Yeah,
Nine.
yeah.
The line bait.
Say
you know,
nine,
line
innit?
bait.
Say nine.
Can't let.
Can't lie.
You know that.
Can't
I just
Lucky,
think that.
bro.
I just think that's all a bit like. I feel like it's a bit forced. and
I'll
it's-
Yeah.
wet
It's
you
not
up.
Hounslow,
It's not
how
Hounslow. And then why are kids in houses suddenly talking like that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand where that's come from. But anyway, so I just wanted to keep it sort of a bit more authentic, a bit more realistic, like the way we speak. No one's trying to do anything. And that was always the idea, was to try and make it as realistic as possible. And that's,
Yeah.
for me, is how everyone speaks in Hounslow. So.
Yeah, I felt right at home. I felt great.
Yeah, that's,
yeah.
that's the idea. That's the idea. That's the idea.
I can't say in it. Like I can't go a day without saying it. I can't go like an hour without.
I can't go a sentence without
Do
saying
you know what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I
know.
was
I
about
know.
to say that, then I was like, oh god.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
It's true. I mean, it's like when my daughter speaks, when she says like this and like this and like, I can stop saying like, you know.
Yeah.
But when I was young, I was like, yeah. Everything was yeah.
Yeah,
And
in
then,
it.
and in it.
Yeah.
I've got like Yan in it. I've got
Yeah,
all of them.
That's it, man. That's it. Represent. That's it. So,
Sometimes I try really hard, but at work it's just in it and everything, and then
I know.
I really notice that people are listening to me, or like they're really trying to like converse with me, because then they'll start saying in it, and I'm like, huh?
I don't think that's a Hounslow thing either. I think that's generally a London
Just a
thing.
common
Yeah,
thing.
maybe
It's a
it's
London
a London
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
but,
Or
like,
South
the people I work
Yeah.
with.
England.
I think it's
Yeah.
just a general.
It's a
London
South
thing,
England
yeah.
thing.
No,
right?
definitely.
I
Even
see it,
Yeah.
even Birmingham.
It's not. I'm not claiming in it as Hounslow for sure, but like, it's definitely something that I appreciated seeing. In
Yeah, yeah.
Or it's the
because I
Hounslow
knew
twang that goes with it, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah.
It's whatever came naturally, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's like-
it was.
Yeah.
yeah. And then I'd watch it on the playback and say, right, that's cool. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
One more for safety.
One for safety.
Yeah. Yeah.
PTSD.
I want to talk about Brown Love really quickly in this because I kind of, between Ravi and Suki was the Brown Love.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
What in my film?
Brown love.
What?
Is this
Brown?
a thing? Is this a
Brown
thing?
people in my
Is
film.
this the thing? We only have arranged marriages.
I don't know if this is my experience of men. I wasn't expecting Ravi to come through for Suki like that. Like, he really stepped
Is
up.
it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like the men I know. And
Oh,
In
no.
my
Oh,
life.
no.
Like, two and two, but also I actually really loved it, and I loved
Yeah.
watching it. I think it was true. It was
Yeah.
true. I had a boyfriend like that once upon a time.
Who?
This other one. Yeah, he turned out to be a dickhead, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But like, the love was real, and
It is real,
you
yeah.
really did think that person would do anything for you, and that's what you did, and you saw her circumstance of what she was in,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I think it was a bit.
spoil it, but
I know. Same. I
It was
just.
all- Go on, go on, go on.
No, you go.
No, I was going to say it's also that was his only hope
yes. Yeah.
for normality. That was the only
Yeah.
thing that he could grab onto.
Grabbing
When
onto.
everything has
Yeah.
gone now, it's like, what's the only thing I have left?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was her.
It was like he had nowhere to turn.
Yeah.
Right? So he
Yeah.
went there,
Yeah.
and then obviously his love is that strong. Like the idea. I mean, hopefully it comes across.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
really connected.
Yeah.
And then and the idea was like she. I mean, fuck, this is a proper spoiler, but she wants to give it a go as well. Like she sees there's something better out there. They've got a real connection.
But she like most brown women, like so hesitant towards a relationship like this, knowing that my family already won't approve for me just talking to you.
Yeah.
Let alone like, she has her own apprehensions about men from that area. Like, are you associated with XYZ, exactly. And that, so many things are like holding her back from that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's so true of so many people I know, because I feel like their love story is such an emulation of what it is to be a child of an immigrant, isn't it? Like and Jay and Ravi really show the two different circumstances. Some people have really come here, somehow managed to make it, provide a stable life for their family, stable and healthy.
Right.
And then there's other people, you've come to this country, but you haven't been that successful in terms of stable family life or finances or even family relationships, isn't it? So I thought it was just really beautiful how their relationship is portrayed, and I loved it. And I don't know, I can't
I love that she's
explain.
the proper Hounslow girls on it.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
she's a Hounslow.
Proper. She's like, I ain't fucking have sex with you.
Yeah.
But he says it back later as well. He says it
Yeah.
later.
I did. I like.
I love that guy.
And even just like the bullet outside her house, I'm like,
I did-
brother,
that
that's my
was
favorite.
That cracked me up.
Yo,
you know,
everyone
I-
seems to like that. I hate it.
I love
I told
that.
her you gotta do Pangra.
And I was like, oh man.
And he-
That's the type of shit.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
what
I
happened.
know.
Yeah.
We took
I
the
know.
shot. We did the shot, and he goes, "Was that all right?"
Yeah.
He goes, "I don't know, man. Did you get look? Like, you nailed it, man. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's great. You know.
Because that is so true. Like, I remember that happening to like even us. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then I'll be
Coming
like,
out
"Yeah,
the
my
window.
dad's coming. My mom's coming. Get out of it."
Exactly. Yeah. Nice tune of the plane, not cracking up.
Yeah.
Typical, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I mean, I've done that myself. You know.
Yeah.
Tell my missus, look out the window. Beep, 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 all that kind of stuff, So we've done all that. So like I said, even that's come from true things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I ever did Pangra outside a window.
Go home
It was
today.
more of a way
on your
in.
drive. You're gonna start doing Pangra when you get home.
I want to talk about your cameo, your Quentin Tarantino.
Oh,
man.
dragon.
Yeah.
Your Quentin Tarantino moment. I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
I
did
really
you?
felt the Quentin Tarantino vibes when you came in with that character as well.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
felt that.
You came in like, hey, and I was
I
like,
know.
know him.
I know that guy.
You know what it was?
That
I was
guy.
super nervous that day, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it was quite far in the shoot, and then I've been telling the actors do this and everyone do this, do that, and do that, and then suddenly it's my thing, I was like, shit, everyone's, I better do good because all the.
You are a good actor. Do you know that? You are.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Cool.
It's not my first time.
100%,
Yeah.
Was that your decision to put yourself in there? Yeah.
I always wanted to do
love-
some sort
I
of little
love
cameo.
when
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do
yeah.
those,
I wanted to do
yeah.
some sort of little cameo, and then it kind of developed. It started off as just like I didn't know what, and then this idea came up, and and I decided, actually I should do that, and then
This is my
and then I
problem
developed
now.
that character,
Yeah.
and then I got given some ideas and stuff, and then it was based on not one person, but it's based on like. I remember the DOP put it best. My mate Ayub Lamrani,
Yes,
come on,
bad boy
my
DOP.
guy. I love the way he tells everyone. Every town and every pub has a dragon deep.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, facts.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Everyone has
Always.
that. Every town has that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of like I knew the kind of person I wanted to do with that.
Yeah.
And then and to be honest, I had probably a bit more fun than I should have doing it.
Yeah.
But sorry, back to the thing. What was is I was super nervous. So I don't know why I just went wait the first time, and then I realized whenever I was doing that, my nerves were going. So I was super nervous outside the door. They say action. I come in and go oi. Slam the can down, and then I just felt happy and great.
Yeah.
So like I kept on doing it, and then when I watched it in the edit, and to be honest, that's the one scene I've seen least of any other scene because I just can't keep watching myself. But every time the funniest bit is oi, just cracks me up. I don't know. And then my cousin is Umbi Bala, come on, yeah man, DJ Umbi, yeah, bad boy. He's sitting at the fruit machine. So every time I come, oi, and I was pushing him every time. He's like, what are you doing? You push me one more time, I'm gonna chin you, man. I was cracking over.
You know, my brother, after he watched it, kept coming around the house going, oi! And I'm like, yo, bro, shut up, man.
Yeah, and a lot of it just came out. I don't know.
Was there any like significance to the scene? Because me watching it personally was like he, as different as everyone in the pub might be, they united against
This is
like,
the
like
idea.
Dragon Deep. You're one too much.
Well, this is the idea of it. So like, I
Yeah.
wanted to show like, like it's not, even Gudge and everything. That he's not like when you have a bad guy, when you have an antagonist in a film. A lot of the times, I think people get a bit wrong when the guy's so bad he just beats
All
up
the
everyone
time,
and everything.
yeah.
Every scene he walks in, punches someone in the face. I want to show they're actually friends. So in another situation,
Some of the drug dealers are nice.
they're all friends. He's a good Gudge is a good dude. Like
Yeah.
you screw him.
I know
like-
these kind of
yeah.
Gudge people. Yeah.
But like, so exactly, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And it shows he's friends, and I wanted that community feeling
Yes.
of like if you walk into this pub and be a dick, and be
Yes.
stupid,
Yeah.
you're gonna get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
And that was the idea of it. So you walk in, one random be's an idiot. Oh, not this.
That was like us growing up when we would go to these places and guys
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
like, if there's someone gives you trouble, you
You
come
come
straight to
straight to
me.
us.
Yeah.
in our pub, if someone walked in like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
they'd get their asses
Yeah.
kicked.
Yeah.
And I always had a scene in there, like I wanted. In fact, getting technical and like earlier on, it was actually earlier on in the film.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to show that it was a rough pub and these are the kind of things that happen. In the edit, it ended up coming a bit later, but it was fine because it just got my point across, which is if you an idiot and you walk in this pub,
Yeah.
even if they don't like each other, if you be that idiot, they're gonna beat the
come
shit
to
out of you
cover, yeah.
and you're gonna get kicked out. And that's exactly what happens to
Yeah.
our friend.
Yeah. Dragon dude.
And I did enjoy that a lot. It was one of my fantasies to just go in and just shout out and then fucking come on in.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Get to be someone you
Yeah.
never get to be.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there, I've been there.
Been there.
Give me a
done that.
jacket.
Got the t-shirt.
That's based on a real thing. Someone asked me to borrow, can I borrow your jacket once? So that
Yeah.
came out. That happened in that pub.
Oh yeah. The
Oh,
jacket,
yes.
the iconic
Yeah,
jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
iconic jacket.
The iconic
The
jacket.
iconic jacket.
Yeah.
Watch the film and you'll know what I mean.
I love that jacket.
Yeah, I probably
Big up
brilliant.
Casey here for wardrobe.
Yeah,
yeah.
That jacket. Yeah,
That
yeah.
it's an iconic jacket.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and I think, and then the idea with that was, I wanted him to. He starts making money, so he buys a silly jacket that actually looks all right, but it's a bit silly.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that with the hat and everything. And if you look at it, I think he looks pretty cool. People
Yeah.
might think he looks a bit stupid, but I think he looks good. I think he didn't think that.
He, did,
It's
but
all
he
about-
hated
Darren
it.
was like, "Do I really have to
Do
wear
I-
this hat?" And
Do
I'm
I
like,
have to wear the hat?
Yes, sorry, you do. Do I have to wear this jacket in his hat? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like
Not
it was
me,
the
really.
beginning of his downfall, innit? And that's what I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's the idea, yeah.
Yeah.
It's when the show offs, that when the people start showing off. And he's
Exactly,
Like, oh,
Yeah, an
He
emulation
messed
of
it
like
up on
he's
day
not being
one,
true
like,
to
yeah.
himself.
Straight away, he
Yeah.
messed
Yeah.
it up, yeah.
Again, I know these people. It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
If you need to follow and you want to get some information, follow the page. Hashtag never had a chance film. All the updates are put on there. So if you want to keep up to date and see what's going on, just check out the film page.
Yeah, there's so many amazing things to come from this film. Just know it, and honestly, I've had the best time talking to you
Yeah,
guys.
same with you guys,
Likewise, man,
yeah.
it's been
Yeah, it's been amazing. I
Two
love it.
chickpeas and a podcast.
Yeah, we're
Sisters, sisters.
No, two
Did
chickpeas
you
in
know?
a pot.
They didn't know. Did you know we're sisters? Yeah, we're all gonna meet up. We're all gonna go to Rav's house. You don't know Rav, but you're coming now. We're gonna go.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna
Who's Rav?
That's how we met.
Oh, that's what you meant. Right, okay.
So we're all gonna go and
I bet you I know him somehow.
Yeah,
Probably.
no doubt.
Probably.
He's
Yeah.
a DJ in the community, so you'll definitely would have known who he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, let's not get into that now. I bet we'll piece it together. I bet he knows my cousin Umbi.
Yeah, 1,000. Like, if he knows
Probably.
I'm yeah.
Umbi's like he's like one of the biggest DJs.
Yeah,
in the-
no
in the
doubt.
They
Punjabi
know each
scene,
other
yeah.
already.
No
He's
doubt.
with Kudos. They DJ. He's a DJ with Kudos.
Oh really?
Umbi
Yeah.
Dilly, yeah.
How many are there with Kudos? Because I swear to
No,
God,
he's one of the. He does his own thing. He's got Umbi Dilly, but I'm guaranteed at all the weddings that you go to and stuff. I'm guaranteed he's done one. Or you
Okay.
would have seen him. He's amazing.
No, I bet.
Umbi Bala.
There's like 1,000 on Kudos.
Yeah.
To God.
Yeah.
Shout out Kudos. Anyway.
Shout out Kudos.
Yeah,
Shout
'cause
out.
yeah, we know like Rav MC and like
Oh,
LT
yeah.
and stuff from there. So
Okay, yeah,
that's
yeah,
who we
all
know.
those guys, yeah,
Yes, yeah.
And even Rajiv B. But shout out, come on.
Oh
Would
yeah.
you be shout
Yeah,
out?
he done a song in the film.
Ranjana.
Ranjana.
Oh yeah, man. How
Yeah.
can I forget?
Yeah.
Yo, when I heard that, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
Rajiv,
yeah,
innit? He's from Kudos.
yeah.
Bad boy
He does
tune,
DJs
man.
with Kudos and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, Kudos are massive, innit?
Yeah.
That's
They're the
such a
daddies.
Tune, honestly,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I feel like I felt
Yeah.
really nostalgic even hearing that.
Yeah, I love that bit. I love that.
Yeah.
So good.
I love that.
And the tunes you selected so good. Like we spoke about like the dub and everything, yeah. But even the Punjabi songs, like you've got rare, like you
Yeah.
don't hear
Yeah.
this, like
A
really,
couple of
really
diamonds
good.
in there. Yeah.
So fucking
There's
good.
always the idea was to like have the Punjabi. And we spoke about
Yeah.
it. We touched on it earlier about the dub music. And then like in the pubs,
Mm.
growing up, when I used to go to the pubs, it was just always dub tunes on. It's
Yeah.
just kind of great. And then I wanted to capture that. So it's
Yeah.
like, whenever you're chilling in a pub like Prince of Wales or whatever,
Yeah.
some local guy will just go,
Always.
who's into the
Yeah,
dub.
man.
will play
Yeah.
Absolutely
the baddest dub tunes you've ever heard.
Yeah.
So like, and it's just so synonymous with the area. It had to be that.
Yeah, like I
And
said,
when I saw it, it worked. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah, when we spoke about Asian pubs and things like that, Tudor Rose, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
Tudor
remember
Rose,
going,
Stucker,
yeah.
And big up Conscious Sounds and Chazbo, they smashed it, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
So and Seventh Seal,
Yeah,
we got all those
mad.
guys in there, So
Yeah.
thank you to all those guys for helping us out. And
It is, the film really is like a love letter to Hounslow.
Oh.
and
someone
it
else said that.
is-
So my mate said that to me when I told him about it, and he saw like the promo and stuff before we made it. He's like, "Shit, you really love Hounslow."
Yeah,
you know that?
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
fucking do.
I didn't think about it like that. It was just a film that I wanted to make in the area it was, and it just happened to be Hounslow. So like, it's not like I'm super in love with the
It's what
place.
you
It's
know,
just where
though.
I'm
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
You
know,
know,
it's
It's
just
what you know. It's what you
Yeah.
know.
It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you didn't try to make it anything that it wasn't.
Exactly.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm not trying to glorify anything either.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
trying to be
It's
realistic.
just 10-10, man. I know it.
Oh, thank you. 10-10, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Like that.
Well, I can't say enough good things. I've had the best time with you guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
It's
Thanks for
been
having us.
your girl Nikita.
It's been your girl Tash.
Your boy Jazz, come on.
Your boy Amar.
Big up Hounslow, Southall. Let's have it.
Yes, let's have it. And you've been listening to Two Chickpeas and a podcast.
No. Two chickpeas in a pod.
There we go.
2 chickpeas in a pod. No, don't do that, man. I'm gonna be stuck with it.
No, that is the
That's
outro.
gonna be
That's
stuck
it.
with
That's
us.
2
gone.
chickpeas
Yeah,
in a pod.
we're cutting right here.
You love,
Thank you so much.
You just ruined your name forever.
man. You actually have, and that's the thing.
Hey, listen.
Wait.
Imagine you get loads of views from it though. It'd be funny.